This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now in this session, we are discussing three concepts. One is the database architecture of database.
Hello.
Next 365 product. Finance and operations. Dynamics 3 database architecture of Dynamics 365 application. The second one, how to create a company or legal entity. Okay, and now discussing sample project.
Okay.
Sample project. In this sample project, we'll discuss about the tables, how exactly, what are all the tables we required. All these things we'll discuss in the third concept. Okay. First, we'll see about the database architecture of Dynamics 365 product. Now, here, when you open your application, here if you see, this is called legal entity. Like by default, your application will open in that company. These are all default companies like BRMF, CNMF, DAT, DMF. These are all default companies given by the Microsoft. Suppose if you want to create a new company, that is also possible. That we can create in organization administration module. If you go to the organization administration module, here we can create a new company. When you create a new company here, automatically it will reflect in the lookup. In this lookup, you can see the newly created company. Okay, now I'm in that company. The concept is database architecture, right? Now let us open any module. For example, cash and bank management. Okay, for example, here the form name is bank reasons. Okay, bank reasons. Now in this particular bank reasons form, I'm creating a reason R1, default account. Okay, default account I have created. Let me save the record. Reason 1 and default comment I have given default account. So this record I have created in that company. Okay, now I'm moving to the another company. For example, any company, for example, GLRT. Let us open the GLRT company. See here. In this company, already we have 4 records, but same form, bank reasons form. We are in same form, just I have changed the company. Previously, I have opened the DAT company and I have created a record. That record belongs to that company. These 4 records are belongs to GLRT company. So records always reflects on company name. Based on company reflects, records will reflect in table itself. I mean, here we have only one form for all companies. Here we have several companies, right? We have several companies. For all companies, the form and the table is same, but depends on the company, data will reflect in the tables. Depends on company, data will reflect. But we are using same form and same table. So here, what exactly I'm going to tell you here, if you create a form, that form we can use it in all companies with a different data. In this company, in GLRT company, I have these records. Suppose if I go back to the DAT company, again what we have created, that record will show here. but all these records will resides under the same table.
Okay.
Only one table is accommodating all companies' data. That means here a table can contains multiple companies' records.
Okay. Can we save the records on all the companies at the same time? If I created one record here, it should be. I mean, need not to create again. Select that company and again enter
That
the
is also
record.
possible. That is also
Okay.
possible. That I will show you right now. But this is the default architecture of Dynamics 365 product.
D365. Okay, great.
For any ERP, not only this one, because any ERP, this is the default architecture. Based on this concept only, the ERP product has developed.
Okay.
What exactly you are asking me? For example, if I created a record here, that record should be available in another company also.
Yeah, another company or all companies.
All companies. That is also possible. That is also possible. That I can show you here. Okay. But this is the default architecture of the tables.
Okay.
I mean, a particular client having different companies, right? For example, if you take some L&T company, if you take L&T company having L&T. So L&T finance is there. Okay, L&T construction. Okay, L&T software. Okay, something like L&T, like missionaries industries. Okay, for example, L&T is running these 4 businesses. Okay, L&T Cement is also available, right? L&T Cement company. L&T Cement. For example, L&T company is running these 5 businesses. In every business we have customers, am I right? Every business having customers. So for storing the customer information, as per the concept, we have to create 5 tables to store in the customer information, because finance company customers, construction company customers, I need to store in separate tables. So I have to create 5 customer tables to store the 5 companies information of L&T. But here, just I'm creating just one table, and I'm accommodating all the companies information in a single table itself. So that is what our Dynamics 365 application is called as a single database architecture. We can store in a single database. If you have multiple companies, even we can store the data in a single database. Need not to create multiple databases and multiple tables here. As well as customers, we have vendors, finance, HR, projects, items, warehouse. Like this, we have several departments we have, and also several functionalities we have. For all the information of a company, I can store in a single table. Of course, for customers, I will create customer table. Vendors, I will create vendor table. HR, I will create employee table. Items, I will create item master table, like that. But I can store all the company's information in a single table. Now, okay, I'm just going back to the human resource management. You asked me about okay, so there is a form called course groups. Here we have 4 records, right? In which company? That company. Now, if you open in another company also, like FRRT, same 4 records. If you open any other company like that, GBSI, same 4 records. So we can use the table in 2 ways. I mean, we can create a table in 2 ways. One, we can use it for all companies for same data. We can use it for different data for all companies. In 2 ways we can create a table, but we have to decide while we are creating the table, this kind of functionality, whether I have to show the data in all companies or whether I have to show data based on company. That we have to decide while we are creating a table. Once we decided, we should not change that option. That whenever we are creating a table, we can set some options, some properties at a table level, that then the table will act like this. You got my point?
Means this is
Yeah,
a configuration settings, right? When we are configuring the
Table level options
table
will be
level.
there. Table level
Okay,
properties.
okay.
That we can do that.
but what is the default criteria? It's the company specific, like let's say for the vendor. Two
Company
companies.
specific. By default, company specific.
Okay.
Architecture of Dynamics default. How exactly the default?
Yeah,
Suppose
yeah.
if like previously a bank results form is there, right? That is default. This is basically I to change option. Otherwise, like a bank.
Hello, hello.
Voice is not coming funny from that side.
Yeah, correct. Arjun, we missed something in the middle. We are unable to hear you. Hello. Hello. Anybody other able to hear? Hello.
No funny, it's showing now the organizer is experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, there
It's
was
not.
some network issue.
Okay.
Hi Wali, how are you? Hello? Today is Badrinath.
Not Badrinath.
Badruddin. Yesterday Wali was there, right?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Actually, the service for it. That's why I was like wondering what happened.
I think something wrong with Arjun, I think. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, okay.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. You're able to listen to me?
Yeah, it's fine.
This is you are audible. You are
Funny.
Yeah. Okay, shall I continue?
Yeah. Please, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Go ahead, please.
Okay, now, so right now, I'm in bank reasons form. In this bank reason form, we have created one record, right? How exactly this data will resides in the table that I'm going to show you right now. Okay, and I'll do one thing. I will create one more record in FRRT company. Now I'm going to creating one more record here. Overdraft. Okay, let us save this record. One record I have created in that company. One record I have created in FRRT company. Now I just want to see the information at table level. Okay, now if you want to find out the table, the form name is reasons. When you right click on the form, go to the form information and see here there is a form name called reasons. Okay, just go to the Visual Studio. There is a user interface. There is a forms and search reasons form. Reasons. Expect you now you will find called a table.
I think your screen is stuck, Arjun, because we can see still the 365 window.
I think screen sharing is not happening, I believe.
Form.
So you're not audible. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you are able to hear Arjun voice?
Actually, I cannot hear Arjun, sir.
Okay.
Hello, guys.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. The internet is disconnecting. Sunil and Funny, are you available?
Yeah, I'm available. Sunil also, I
Okay,
believe.
fine. Okay. If it is disconnected, I'll let you know. Okay. So right now we are in reasons form, bank reasons form. I just shown you how to navigate and how to find out the information of this form. I just want to see this table level, see red level. Okay.
Hello. Arjun, your voice is breaking.
And his screen is also stuck at a point.
Yeah, correct.
This is clear, right? When you uh, the form. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Arjun. Yeah, now it
Okay.
looks good. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Can you show me again this stuff, like, the
Okay,
screen
fine.
was stuck before.
Right now, you are able to see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
It is the bank reasons form.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you again here. I have
You created
created
OD. Yeah. After
OD
that, right
record
click.
in FRRT company. Am I right?
Yes.
OD record I have created in FRRT company, and in
Mhm.
that company I have created R1 reason. Okay.
Yes.
These two records I have created in two different companies. Suppose if you open the same table in SQL Server, see here, this R1 record I have created in that company, and OD record here.
Okay, how you find the table name? Right click
Exactly.
you did.
Right click on the form.
Okay.
Go to the form information.
Mm-hmm.
It is a reason, right?
Yeah.
Reasons. Now
Reasons. Yeah.
go to the Visual Studio.
Okay.
Go to the Visual Studio. We have a reasons form is available in the AOT itself. Go to the forms user interface.
Okay.
AOT. Okay. This AOT I can open from here. There is a Application Explorer.
Application Explorer. Okay.
Okay. Now here you can see the AOT.
Mm-hmm.
In AOT there is a user interface. Forms,
okay, under the forms.
reason form.
Okay.
Now if you expand the reason form, go to the
Data-
data sources. You can
Okay.
see the table name.
Okay.
If you open the properties also, you can see the table name exactly. Sometimes table name will be different with the database name, data source name. So you can see the table name directly.
Okay.
Reason table. So with the table name, I have opened my SQL server.
Okay.
I have opened my SQL server databases. You will find the database called AXDB or AX related database will be there in your machines. Okay.
Okay.
Now go to the tables. The tables always starts with a DBO, not AX dot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Always start with DBO.
Okay.
Now you can find the table name called reason table, DBO dot reason table.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you open the table, you can see the records, all the records.
Okay.
With irrelevant of company.
Okay.
Whatever the records completely in our product, we have all the records will show in SQL Server.
Mhm.
If you open the same table in AX,
Okay.
in which company we are in, that company records only will show in the AX itself in our application. But if you go to the SQL Server, you can see all the records.
Okay, fine. Arjun, I have a question here. If I did any changes in this database level, it will reflect to the screens. Suppose here
Yes.
overdraft is there. I can change to overdraft 2. It will change the description.
Is something like overdraft 1, something like, okay.
Yeah, it will reflect to the screen automatically.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that this cell has changed. The changes has been committed to the database, the original database overdraft. Okay. It is already saved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's already saved. We have to refresh. Where is that company name? FRRT, right?
Yeah.
See here.
Mm-hmm. It means, through SQL also we can manage this if you found the table names.
But it is not suggestible.
Yeah, I got it. Understand.
Because when you change through our front-end application here, when you change, if you change something, you have to do it from our application itself, because our AX application will create reference IDs.
Okay. Yeah,
reference
I got
IDs.
it. Some triggers also might be, dependency tables.
Yes. Okay. I'll show you that. Suppose if you open the same table, there is a record version. Every time when you change the information of an existing record, system stores the record version.
Okay.
Record version. So system will generate some number for that particular changes. But suppose if you go to directly SQL Server and if you change something, AX will not respond, right?
Correct.
Record version will not be created.
Oh, yeah.
So always changes has to be done from our application itself. And also as a developer, we will not go to database and we should not change anything. That facility or necessity is completely not available. It is not required really.
Okay.
Why we have to go to database level? Everything is available with us, like a tables, like a creating records, modifying records, deleting records, updating records. Everything is available here. If you want to modify the table structure, that also we can able to do it from Visual Studio. So why we have to go for SQL Server? And suppose if you made something, sometimes something is not reflect in SQL in our AX application itself. For example, if you created a field in SQL Server, that field will not reflect here, right?
Yes.
So always the 100% the suggestible thing is, if you want to do anything, do it from our AX
front end. Okay.
because it is a client server architecture. This is our client. This is our client application. Whatever we are seeing, that is client. Server means complete data database. Always request go from client itself. Am I right?
Yeah.
Request always goes from client application itself. It will connect it to the database. It will retrieve the data from database itself. Always request should go from client application itself.
Okay.
So that is the way this application will work.
Okay.
Okay, now this is all about database architecture. And now the next thing is, if you want to design or if you want to create any form, at least one table is required for us. Sometimes a form can contain multiple tables. In this particular bank reasons form contains one table itself. For example, I'll show you another form. Let us go to the human resource management. There is a course types. There is a course types form. See here. This course types form having multiple tables. These details will be available in one table. These skills will be available in another table. This educational discipline available in another table. Certification, course objects, subjects, objects, everything is available in different tables. Okay, we'll see this information at AX level. Now again, use this right click, find the form name, HCM course type form. Okay, are you listening right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The form name is HCM course type. Okay, now let's go to the AOT. Again, search HCM course type. See here, if you expand this HCM course type, data sources, see here, how many tables?
Arjun, there's no way to find out the tables from front end itself without going to Visual Studio?
No. I mean, what exactly?
See, in GP, let's say, I'm just saying as an example, we can find out all the tables which are connected with this form. Something like that. So is it possible in here or we have to go to Visual Studio?
Not possible. Only you can see the form name here. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
You can see the form name. HCM course type is the form name. For
Yeah.
this,
and then we can go.
Yeah, I think it's purely for developers only. That's why you need to use in the Visual Studio to find the things.
So you can see the form name. You can find the form name here, and you can see the data sources. The data sources contains tables. Here you can see the different tables connected with this form.
all these are the, I mean, actual tables, or there could be temp tables also. The concept is like that.
Temp table will have the name called TMP ending. These are regular tables. Temp table having TMP word at the ending. I'll show you that.
Okay.
If you go to the data model tables, see here, it is a temporary table.
Okay,
TMP.
okay, got it.
Okay, this is also temporary table. This is regular table. This is regular table. This is also temporary table. This is also temporary table. Temporary table. This is regular table.
Got it. Thank you.
Got it.
While we are creating table, if it is a temporary table, we have to mention TMP as a suffix or in between the name. While we are giving name to the table, we have to mention TMP word so that everyone can understand that is a temporary table. Suppose if we are not giving that naming conventions, we have to go to the properties, and here there is a property called table type. See here, it is a regular. And for example, if you go to this one, accounting event TMP, see here, temp DB.
Yeah, true.
Temporary table. So this is the way you have to find whether it is a temporary table or regular table. Regular table stores the data. Temporary table, we can use it for buffer kind of thing. For temporary purpose, we can store the data in the table itself. That concept I will explain you later while we are creating reports. Now, for any form or anything, first of all, the tables are mandatory thing here. Okay. For example, I have designed a simple project for you for our training purpose. I just have designed some tables here. Now we are going to discussing some HR management kind of thing. Here we have several tables called EMP table. EMP table, I am just stating as a parent table. We are designing this HR management project. In this HR management project, we will create several tables like EMP table, EMP loan table, EMP loan master table, EMP goal table, EMP skill table. Like this, we can create a number of tables. Okay, that we can decide at a later point of time what kind of tables we require for our project. But here, I'm just telling you here a couple of tables. Now in this EMP table, I required some columns called ID, name, age. I required a date of birth, phone number, address. If we want, we can add a few more columns even. Okay. I just have given some information also here, like records. And here, I have created one more table called EMP loan table. So an employee can take the loans, right, from company. So that's what I have created a loan table having duplicate records. But if you see here, EMP table cannot be duplicated. EMP table records cannot be duplicated, right? It is a primary table, parent table. Parent table doesn't have duplicate records. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have put the EMP ID into index part.
Yes, we can create like an index. Then this doesn't allow duplicate records. Here, I just created one more table called EMP loan table. Here also I required EMP ID as a foreign key. Now it is a primary key here. In the table, it is a primary key. It will act as a foreign key in the EMP loan table. It is a foreign key. Again, I required name also here, a loan ID, loan name, date of interest, and the amount I have taken here. And here, why I have given this arrow mark here means whatever the records I have created, for those records only, I have to create loans. For example, here there is no 106 record. How can we create a record 106, a record in EMP loan table? That is not possible, right? if there is no employee of 106, how can I create a loan record for 106? So I
Same
will do one
applies for loan type 4 and 5 also, because it's not available, let's say, in loan master table.
Yes, exactly. L1, L2, L3 only I can create loans. Only these 3 loans only I can able to provide to the employees. Suppose if another employee is asking some another loan, but that is not in my base table, parent table. So I cannot create a record. So we have to create relations in between tables. I mean, for example, if I'm trying to enter 106 record here, system doesn't accept. If you create a relation in between this table, in between these 2 tables, okay. Now here also, I just
So
want
what
to
will be the
relation concept. I will explain you.
Okay.
That is one of the topic in our training program that I will explain you.
Okay.
When you create a relation in between these 2 tables, I can get a lookup here like this. I can get a lookup, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records. Okay, I'll show you that. Here also we have a skill table. I can create some skills for the employees. This is also child table. EMP gold table is also child table. This table, I mean this EMP loan table connected with EMP table and EMP loan master table. This employee ID coming from the EMP table, loan ID coming from the loan master table. Did you understand this table architectures?
Yeah, it's fine to me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Now we'll do one thing. We are going to designing these tables in our Visual Studio. One by one, we will see what kind of things we required to develop these tables and all. We'll see that. First of all, okay, remember this structure. Okay, again we will discuss about this tables concept and all. But just I'm showing you how exactly the tables data will be there, records and all. I'm just showing you here. Okay. Now again we have a time to discuss this concept. Now
Table creation in SQL is not recommended.
Table
Creation in SQL directly is not recommended here.
no need to. SQL means don't go for SQL.
This table can be directly in SQL, no?
Normal SQL, not PL/SQL.
No, sir said right that whatever we do, we have to go with Visual Studio, right, sir?
Only Visual Studio.
Yeah,
only
everything we need to do under AOT.
AOT,
Whatever
exactly.
development things, yeah, okay.
Only in
Not
AOT.
do
okay.
anything in the scale level.
Okay, first of all, here the next concept I'm going to tell you in this class. Some of the concepts called Visual Studio basic setups, basic setup configurations. Okay. Now, before creating any project or something like, first of all we need to configure our Visual Studio with some proper setups. Now, here there is a menu called Dynamics 365. Okay, let us open this Dynamics 365. Here we have several options called deploy, model management. Okay, in
Sorry
model
to
management.
interrupt. Can I know where I can download this plugin?
This plugin, I mean, Microsoft will give you that file actually, but everyone doesn't have an access. Only the client people who has a clients with Microsoft, for only
of
those
license,
people.
Microsoft license.
The clients.
Okay.
And if
I
you
mean,
have a partner source ID also, it is not
D365.
possible to download.
Arjun, if we have a D365 license, we can download this option. This, right?
We will discuss once we complete this one. We will discuss that one.
Okay. Fine.
Now in D365, Microsoft here Dynamics 365 menu. Here we have some of the options called deploy, and there is a model management. In model management, we have just let me read the options. After that, we can see how exactly it will work. Okay. First, we need to see where exactly the options are available. The model management having create model, refresh models, update model parameters, view all package dependencies, and import project, build model, synchronize labels, and some of the options called here there is an options property. Just open the options here. Now here here there is an option called there is an option called Dynamics 365. Again here, again if you open from here, it will open this window. Okay, if you expand this one, there is a debugging default browser to use when running projects. In which internet icon, internet browser, if you want to open your application, you can select here Firefox, Google Chrome, or Internet Explorer. That is based upon your choice. Okay, by default it will select you like Internet Explorer. Okay, just if you want to change, you can change the Firefox or Google Chrome or anything. Now if you go to the build or projects, okay, let us select the projects option. Here you need to select first option, organize projects by element type. This is what I have done here. Organize projects by element type. Why I'm selecting this option, I will tell you after a couple of minutes. Okay, why I have selected this option. Okay, please remember, I have selected tick mark, organize projects by element type. If you want, I can write here. Element type, I have given tick mark. Okay, and also one more property I'm going to select. Go to the text editor, all languages. All languages. There is an option called line numbers that I have selected here. Okay, just click on OK button. Line numbers. Line numbers. In Visual Studio, I have selected these two options: organize projects by element type and line numbers. First time when you are configuring Visual Studio, after installation of your Visual Studio, we have to do these steps, but one time only. Okay, no need to select every time. Just one time setups. Now this is what the basic configuration we need to set up before going to do any development in Visual Studio related to our Dynamics 365. After that, I'm going to creating a model. Okay. After that, I'm going to creating a model. In model, I'm going to creating a project. Now here I need to discuss about the model. Okay, let us what is model? Okay, first of all, we have to discuss what is model. I have some document here. Okay, I have not saved in my desktop. A model is a set of elements. A model can contain, say, a particular application. For example, we are going to developing some HR management, right? In HR management, we are developing some functionality. All the functionalities, we can call it as a model. Okay. All the functionalities, we can call it as a model. In model, we can create different projects. For example, salary structure for one project. Okay, attendance management in one project, and leave management in one project. But all these projects will come under one model called HR management model. Okay, first, if you want to see the definition of the model, I'll show you here. Model in Dynamics 365 F and O. Okay, just open the Microsoft site only. See here, a model is a group of elements such as metadata and source files. Metadata means our tables, forms, reports, classes, data types, base enums. These are all called metadata. And some of the files, source files, means like ADI files. I mean some of .axpp files. A model contains such as metadata and source files that typically constitute a distributable software solution, include customization of an existing solution. Through this line, what exactly we need to understand about model? Model is a group of elements. For example, in our HR management, we are developing a functionality. I have to create all these tables. For these tables, I have to create some forms. I need some reports. I need some database data types. I need some base enumerators. I need some coding part. That is all about metadata. These are all called, we can call it as a metadata. Okay. Metadata and source files. Source files means exactly after creating your tables, forms, reports, etc., system will generate a backup files. That is called source file for that particular metadata. I mean, it constitute a distributable software solution. We are developing a solution, right? We are developing a software solution that include customizations of existing solution. Means already HR management is available with us. Now I'm developing some leave management functionality that is not available. That is called distributable software solution. For example, I'll tell you one more example. We have a banking sector. Every bank doesn't provide credit card. Am I right?
Yes.
I think Andhra Bank or some of the banks will not provide credit cards. So yes, I will do one thing. I will develop one functionality called credit card management system. That is called distributable software solution. After developing my credit card management functionality, I can sell it for any bank corporation. They will directly integrate that software solution into their application. I mean, I'm developing a universal functionality. Distributable. The word meaning distributable is I can distribute that functionality to any corporation, any bank management. I mean, already bank management system is available with us, but there is no credit card management functionality. I will develop here and I can distribute. So that is the meaning of distributable software solution that include customizations of an existing solution. A model is a design time concept. For example, warehouse management model, project accounting model. See here, this line. A model is a design time concept. Okay, and a few more things Microsoft has stated here about the model. A model always belongs to a package. A model always belongs to a package. I mean, after creating a model, we can export that model in the form of package. That's what they have given this line. A model always belongs to a package. A package is a development and a compilation unit of one or more models. A package is a development and compilation. I mean, after developing that model, that model can be exportable. I mean, we can take the files and we can import into another environment. I mean, a model can be exportable. That is called package. It includes model metadata, binaries, and other associated resources. Model metadata, already I described about metadata, means tables, forms, reports, base enumerators, code, like AOT. These are all metadata, like label files, resources. These are all called metadata. Metadata, binaries. Binaries means the sum of the encrypted information of that particular metadata, and other associated resources like some of PDFs, some of the images we will have in the table levels, on form level, report levels. All the things will be exported. Okay. Okay. This is about a model here.
Arjun, in a
Here
nutshell,
they have.
In a nutshell, if you say it's like, in a nutshell, if you say this, like, package is the deployment unit, and that's the combination of multiple models. And models again are the combination of projects, and projects are containing the metadata and binaries. Is that correct?
Model is the topmost thing.
Model is the topmost thing.
Model is the topmost thing. In model, we can create multiple projects.
Okay.
All the projects can be exportable.
Yeah.
For example, here I have created already I have a HR management functionality is available with us. HR management. Already we have a human resource management is available, right?
I got this concept. What I'm asking is, in a package, there can be multiple models, right?
A package can be multiple models.
Yeah,
While
as per
deploying.
the description.
Just a second. What exactly we have given? A model, one or more packages can be packaged into a deployed package, which is vehicle used for deployment on runtime.
If you read the top line, the model always belongs to a package, and package is a deployment.
Yes, package is a deployment unit. I mean, once you exported that package project, that will be converted as a package. You need to understand the terminology here. Package means we cannot see package directly. After export only that we can call it as a package.
Okay.
For example,
after exporting module, you mean?
Something in a box. See, I have some items. I have some chocolates, I have some toys, everything I have. I send to somewhere else. What I have to do? I have to take a box and I will kept in that box and I will pack that. Then only we can say it is a package. Am I right? Chocolates is different. Toys is different. So whatever I want to export, I will mix it up in a single place and I will export. So that package, we can call it as that box, we can call it as a package. That package format will be .axpp. All the files will have their own different extensions. Am I right?
Yeah.
.evoc, .xls, .txt, like that.
Yeah.
Our exportable package file having the extension of .axpp. Ax is a normal word. PP means project package. That means, okay, once you created a project, definitely you will understand how the project look like, what is the model look like. That I will show you.
Okay.
Now coming to the description of the AOT. This AOT I can see in two different ways. Now it is a classic view. This AOT right now we are viewing in a classic view. I can see this AOT in a model view also. See here. I can change it to model view. Okay. This is called model view. These are all the models. These are all the models. Every model, for example, there is a bank types model is available. Again, in bank types model, see here, again, data types, data model, code, user interface, like mini AOT. Mini AOT. Again, suppose if I created a model, we can see that model in this list. In that model, we have again data types will be there, data model will be there, code will be there, user interface will be there, everything will be there in our model.
So can you expand that model part?
Come again? Come again, please.
So I just wanted you to expand that model part. Just expand this.
Here you can convert, you can change from classic view to model view or model view to classic view. In classic view, this is entire application. Suppose if you go to the user interface forms, this accountant underscore BR belongs to physical books model. This accounting distribution form belongs to subledger model. Okay. Application source export belongs to application suite model. In square brackets, you can see the model name.
Okay.
You can see the model name. I mean, suppose if I have created a model, in my model, definitely I will create some forms, some tables, some data types, some codes. So every object besides in the square bracket, my model name will reflect.
Okay.
So I can easily identify this object belongs to application suite model. This object belongs to some another model, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
it's way of looking the model, right?
Way of identifying.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
For example, just these are all application suite models. This account and underscore BR, right? Account and underscore BR is a table, sorry, form, belongs to physical books model. Okay, now I will change this model to model view. Go to the physical books model. If you expand this user interface, forms, see here, account and underscore BR. Suppose now I'm going to developing some HR management model. Okay, now here HR management model. Okay, now I'm just creating, I just want to create HR management model. In this model, I need some tables like EMP table, EMP loan table, EMP skill table, goal table, loan master table. Every table, I mean everything I will create here in this HR management model. Am I right? EMP table I will create. EMP loan table I will create. Okay, these are the tables. This is model name. This is model name. These are the tables. I mean data model, like the user interface. In user interface again, I will create a forms, EMP table form and EMP loan table form. I'll create here like this. HR management is a model name. In model, we have a data model will be there, user interface will be there. Like mini AOT will design, mini AOT will create automatically when you create a model like this, mini AOT. Okay, now in this session, I'm going to tell you about again how to create a model. First, we'll go to the D365 model management. Here we have a create model. Okay. Now here we need to type your model name. For example, I'm giving like HR management. For identification, I'm giving some name called model ending. Okay. For understanding purpose, I'm giving some model, and we need to provide the name who is developing this model and all publisher. And here if you want to provide any description, okay, like something like why are you developing this one concept. Okay, so you just need to give some name. And if you want to provide a display name, model name I have given like this, display name I have given like this. If you click on next, okay, this is called development approach. We have two things. We have a new package option, select existing package option. If you read this story below this create new package, create a model that builds into its own and deployed as a separate package. Choose this option to extend application. Got the concept here? Create a new package and existing package.
Yeah, we got it.
That means just in a 30 seconds I'll explain you and move forward. You are developing a new functionality which is not available in our machine, in our system, in our software, right? So always you need to select create a new package. Someone already created some functionality. You just need to add few things to existing one. You need to select the second option. After selecting this, we need to select the model name. already if I have created this model and you came after, you just want to update something, or if you want to customize my model, you just need to select existing package. In this list you will find my model name. You will find already customized models, already created models by developers. All the models we can see in this list.
I don't have few questions here, but I will take it at the end of the session, not to stop you. The
Okay.
question is the layer which you selected USR. The first thing we need to little understand that. Second question is the overlayering. This concept we need to understand a little. And third point is selected USR and only 4 models have come. It means the models are coming based on what you have created on USR layer, right? So if you select the other, it means more layers will, models will come.
No, not like that. I'll tell you. The layer means application. This Microsoft D365 application has designed in terms of layers. Okay, in a short form of understanding, layer means Microsoft giving some feasibility related to a model. That means the user layer means completely free layer. For example, we are downloading of antivirus. So that company will not provide all the facilities. Am I right? All the functionalities will not be provided in the trial version, and also cannot use longer time. They have given some limited period and limited options, because that is a trial version. It is a free version. Same like user. In this user layer, let us say we can create only 100 tables, 100 forms, 100 reports. That's it. Let us say.
Okay.
They will restrict you up to some point of time. You cannot create anything. You cannot modify anything. Suppose if you paid something and if you take some CUS layer. CUS means customer layer. VAR layer means you added reseller layer. ISP, ISV, SLP. These are all layers. So depends upon your price, your cost. Based on the cost, layer functionality will be given by the Microsoft. So we can add many more things in the existing application. They have given you vast feasibility for development. In user layer, you cannot explore more options. Microsoft will not provide much flexibility here. That is about the user layer concept. This application has developed types of layers. In every layer, development is same. In every layer. But feasibility means accessibility. Like in this user layer, Microsoft will provide you like only you can create only 100 tables. You cannot, suppose if you are creating 101 table, system will not accept.
Has got some limitations.
Only limitations part here. That's it. Other than is there here. Depends upon your price. We can choose the we can choose the layers while we are taking the license from the Microsoft. Okay, if you want, you can use the customer license or value-added reseller license. For example, we are developers and software company. So I will do one thing like Sonata or Infosys, Hitachi. These people will buy var layer license and they will develop their own functionality and they will sell across the global. They have a rights to sell that application. Value added reseller, var layer. They can add the functionalities to the existing application. They have a rights to sell it in a global mode. And that kind of a feasibility will provided due to the license part. The license will be configured in the terms of layers. Okay, now here you just asked me about overlaying concept. Overlaying means, that's what I'm telling you. Already I have developed something and you just came today, and if you want to modify or if you want to add something to existing my past development, okay, then you have to go for a second option, that is called overlaying. Overlaying. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah. Arjun.
Sunil, tell me, I think you are asking something.
No, Arjun, I'm fine.
Okay. So the overlaying is that one, because if you want to add something to the existing newly created model, that is called overlaying. We have two development approaches. One is extended functionality and second one is overlaying functionality. Okay, once we created a project, after that, again, if you come back to the model creation, if you select here, our model will appear here. Our model name, HR management model, will appear as a fifth one. Okay. Now I'm selecting the first option. Now here, referenced packages. Suppose you are creating a model name called HR management model. In that model, if you want to customize any existing model, you can select here. Otherwise, no need. But by default, we have to select these three things: application application foundation, application platform, and application suite. These three models are very important for us because we have to access some default tables, classes, functionalities. Okay, that's what we have to select these three things. Remaining models are optional. That I will tell you in later point of time. Okay, if I select bank types, what will happen? If I have not selected anything, what will happen? That I will tell you. But by default, whenever you are creating a model, you just need to select application foundation, application platform, and application suite. Okay. Now go to the next, and this is your summary window. In this summary window, you can see all the things, the name and the display name, and publisher, layer, version. You have not written any description part, and here what are the reference packages we have selected, that is showing here. After that, there is a checkbox, create new package. Now I'm creating a model. Along with model, anyway I have to create a project. After that, So anyway, the system suggests you to create a project within the model. So here, anyway, you are creating a model, right? So I will help you out to create a project also within the model. That's what they have given this option. Now finish. If you click on finish, automatically we will redirect to project creation window. Just click on the finish button. We will navigate to project creation window. See here. Now I will type the model or project name. For example, I'm giving like a HR project. Okay. HR management project or HR project, whatever it is. Okay. And here the solution name I am giving HR project solution. Okay. The project name I have stated as a HR project. The solution name HR project solution I have given. Okay. For a better understanding of the names. When you click on OK button in the solution explorer, you can see the model name. This is your solution. Okay. This is your model name. In the square brackets, it is showing HR management model. And this is your project. Now you can start creating your tables, forms, reports, etc. in this model. I mean, in this project itself. I have created a HR management model, right? Let us go to the AOT. See here, HR management model. If you expand, we have a data types, models, codes, user interface, but we have not created anything, right? If you expand it, if you expand everything, it will show empty only. Till now, we have not created anything in our project. Once you create a table or a form or etc, that will show here in AOT. You got it right now?
So I have a doubt.
Like
the previous window, you actually created a new project where you actually gave name to a project was different and the solution name was different. So can you just elaborate what is solution name and why, like, can we keep the same name as a project name or we have to make it different?
Here, that means model, about model I have explained you already. What is model, and I have explained you here. Okay. Okay. And here, after that, a model can contains a number of projects.
Okay.
That means I can create multiple projects under a model. For example, I have 3 functionalities. For example, I have 3 functionalities: leave management system, leave management system. That is one functionality. This leave management system, only leave related functionality is available, right? And salary calculation, that is one functionality. Then that is another functionality. Okay. And attendance management, that is one functionality. So in our HR management model, leave management system is a project, salary calculation is a project, attendance management is a project. Okay. In this project, again, we have one AOT. In this salary calculation also, we have another AOT. In this attendance management is also having one more AOT. I mean, sorry, not exactly AOT. Projects like the tables, forms, reports, everything we will have under this projects. But everything will comes under this model.
Yes.
Everything will comes under this model. Suppose I can export this project. I can individually. I can export this project individually. I can export this project individually. But everything comes under the one model itself. Okay. That is about model and the project concept. Now we discussed about package, right? If you right click, we can export this project. See here. If you click here, this project will be exported in the form of project package files .axpp format. So this is all about the project concept, project and the model concept. Okay, we'll discuss a few more things in the next meeting itself.